The role of vulnerability in strengthening emotional intimacy, Part 1. Tell me something. Are you with someone you love but still feel lonely? You talk every day, you live together, you eat together, you sleep in the same bed, you may even have children together. But deep inside, you feel like there is a part of you that your partner does not really know or does not know at all. And sometimes the problem is not that there is no love, the problem is that there is no vulnerability or not enough vulnerability. Vulnerability is one of the strongest ways to build emotional intimacy in a relationship. Being vulnerable is not weakness, it is one of the deepest forms of emotional strength. What does vulnerability really mean? Vulnerability simply means allowing someone to see the real you, not the perfect you, not the strong you, not the version of you that always has everything under control, the real you. It means allowing your partner to see your fears, your pain, your dreams, your insecurities, your needs, and even the things you are ashamed to talk about. For example, instead of saying, "I'm fine," when you are clearly not fine, you might say, "I am actually hurt by what happened today and I need to talk about it." Instead of pretending that you do not care, you might say, "What you said really affected me because your opinion means a lot to me." Instead of acting strong when you are scared, you might say, "I am worried about what will happen and I need your support." That is vulnerability. It is opening the door to your heart and allowing your partner to come closer. Why do we find it so hard to be vulnerable? Many people are afraid of vulnerability. Why? Because vulnerability requires trust. You may have opened your heart before and been hurt. You may have shared your feelings and been laughed at. You may have cried and been called weak or made to shut up. You may have told someone your deepest secret only for them to use it against you later. So you learned to protect yourself. You stopped talking. You stopped explaining. You stopped asking for help. You started saying, "I don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm okay. Do whatever you want." But deep inside you are hurt and you do care. Deep inside it matters. Deep inside you are not okay. And when two people keep hiding their real feelings, emotional distance begins to grow. Vulnerability creates emotional safety. One of the greatest benefits of vulnerability is that it creates emotional safety. That is, it leads to the feeling of being emotionally safe with your partner or spouse. Emotional safety means knowing that you can be honest with your partner without fearing rejection, ridicule, or punishment. Imagine a husband telling his wife, "Sometimes I feel like I am failing you as a husband, and I am afraid that you are disappointed in me." That statement may be difficult for him to say, but when he says it, his wife gets to see something deeper. She now understands what may be happening inside him. And instead of simply reacting to his actions, she can respond to his heart. Instead of being defensive and dramatic about his vulnerability, she reassures him. The best response to vulnerability is reassurance. The same is true for a woman. She may say, "Sometimes I feel like you don't notice me anymore. I know you provide for our family and I appreciate you, but sometimes I just want to feel wanted by you." That is vulnerability. She is not simply complaining, she is revealing her heart. The response to vulnerability is not defensiveness, and it's not attack. It is also definitely not denial, and it is not trying to deceive your vulnerable partner. They can tell when you are being dishonest. The best response to vulnerability is reassurance, and when partners feel safe enough to reveal their hearts, intimacy becomes deeper. Vulnerability helps your partner understand you. Sometimes couples fight about the behavior they can see without understanding the feeling behind it. A husband may say, "My wife is always complaining," but perhaps she is not really asking for more things. Perhaps she is saying, "I want to feel important to you." A wife may say, "My husband never talks to me," but perhaps what she really means is, "I don't feel close to you and I want to feel close to you." A husband may become quiet after an argument. His wife may think he doesn't care, but perhaps he is actually thinking, "I don't know how to express what I am feeling without making things worse." This is why vulnerability matters. It helps us move from "what is wrong with you" to "what is happening inside you." That one change can transform a relationship. Vulnerability builds trust. Trust does not grow only through big promises. Trust grows through small moments of honesty. When you tell your partner the truth about how you feel, when you admit when you are wrong, when you respectfully say what you need, when you share your fears, when you talk about something that is difficult for you, you are giving your partner an opportunity to know you more deeply. And when your partner responds with kindness, patience, and understanding, trust grows. You begin to think, "I can talk to this person. I can be myself around this person. I don't have to hide everything. My heart is safe here." That is powerful. And the key to building intimacy through vulnerability is the response given to a vulnerable partner. Subscribe, like, and share with someone who believes that marriage is worth fighting for. Please tell me in the comment section, do you think you and your partner are vulnerable with each other? If yes, tell us how you have achieved that. If not, can you say why? I'll be eager to know. Follow us on all social media platforms. Links are in description and bio. Thank you for watching. Watch out for part 2.